Nowadays being seated is a very common thing. We do it a lot, mainly the ones that have more sedentary jobs at desks or on the computer, as well as all of you that are driving all day around. With that said, we tend to get more thoracic spine flexion than extension during our days, and our body gets used to it and starts to lose that ability to extend through thoracic spine. Today I bring you 4 simple exercises that you can implement in your daily routine to improve that and have a stronger and healthier thoracic spine. For the number 1, we have the kneeling rotation. With this one, you want to be in a kneeling lunge position near the wall. The wall will serve as a measure and as a challenge for you to work with. After that, you want to raise the arm closer to the wall and perform something similar to a rotation or an half circle with it. This one also have a shoulder component and you are mobilizing the shoulder as well, but when you look at thoracic spine you see there's an increase of work being done to rotate the body. With this one, make sure you avoid compensating at your hips by letting them flaring inwards and falling inwards, and for that you can even use your hands to avoid that internal rotation at the hip by maintaining and fixating your outside leg with your hands. Also with this one, make sure you do controlled motions, as this will translate better to a best results when it comes to thoracic rotation. For the number 2, we have the cat-cow, or whatever you like to call it. This is a very common one and a very known one, but if you want to get a better focus on the upper back, you need some changes. First, let's look at the regular one. You can still use it as it is a mobilizer of the whole spine and it's great for daily mobility exercises. Otherwise, if you want more thoracic emphasis, activate slightly your abdominal muscles and focus on having thoracic extension and flexion. Yes, flexion is still important, don't put that away of your training. Don't worry if at first you can't control the range or if it's very low, believe me, it's normal. For the number 3, we have thoracic rotation. Just a simple thoracic rotation can work, and here you have 2 options. The simpler one is the seated one or kneeling one rotation. Very good for you to mobilize the spine and to get used to the motion itself. As simple as that, rotate as you can, don't rush through it. The range of motion is small than you think, and use the one that you can at this point. It will tend to improve if you keep on doing that. This one is good for you to do anywhere, anytime. If you want to upgrade this one, you have the kneeling or 4-point rotation. So with this one you get into a 4-point position. You pick one arm, reach over the other one as you can, you control your own range of motion and you rotate outwards towards the sky. Don't mistake yourself by compensating and losing the ability to do the controlled motion and get the most out of it by using slow controlled repetitions and avoiding overcompensating with other areas. For the last one, the number 4, we have prone extension. I left this one for the last due to the special reason. This one, other than being a thoracic extension mobilizer, it is also a thoracic extension strengthener. This is a very hard one to perform and it is very easy to compensate. Lay facing down, activate your abdominal muscle a little. You can even imagine like taking your belly off the floor. Put your hands on the back of your head. By doing that, you are externally rotating at your shoulder and then actively extend your upper back. Yes, the range of motion is very minimal as you can see, but don't worry, it's normal. With this one, you want to avoid overarching at your lower back. Try it. The activation is very different and the range of motion is too. Don't do it because we are losing the focus and you are strengthening more the lower back opposite to the upper back. That is what you want to do. Maintain your abs activated and your gluteus, creating a posterior pelvic tilt, and get your focus on thoracic spine to extend as you can by doing the range of motion that you can. You can perform this by reps or holding time. I recommend doing both or changing from one day to the other day. Both of them have their benefits, so make sure you do them both. These are the 4 exercises for thoracic health, and they will be very important for some skills like the handstand that requires a lot of the ability to extend. If you like this type of mobility content and health content, make sure you comment, and I will give you more of this soon. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this with your friends so that they can have a strong, healthier thoracic spine as well. I will see you on the next one.